Well done. What's this? There we go.
Yes, 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 yes. This one's for all the marbles. This the one right here, y'all. This the one. Tragic Gaming back at it, man. What is this episode? Part 4, man. When we finally get to go outside. Outside the castle, that is. You motherfuckers don't want to make way for a real one. Okay. Yeah, walk around with the book in hand. I be trying to shoot people, bro. I was like disappointed they don't really let us shoot people. What you looking at? You a Ravenclaw? Shoot her. I really tried to shoot that cat, bro. Whatever. I don't know, man. Yeah, whatever.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I be trying to figure them things out. I don't know. I be feeling like I'm supposed to do more when I come up to them, but I'm not really supposed to do much.
Rebellion.
Yeah. Anyways, to anybody else that got the game, how are y'all liking the game? I don't know how far into the future y'all gonna be like playing this or whatever, or watching this. But I do want to know how the game held up to you. To me, it's going pretty good. Like, what's up with this dude, bro? Let me see that. Let me see that.
Rebellion.
Like, I should be able to mess him up. Like, I should be able to. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Damn, bro. God damn, what kind of clapping is that? That shit don't sound like clapping at all. Just sound like wood slapping each other or something. Boy, you need some moisturizing lotion.
Don't you see the romance of it all? You and I.
Like, for real. Yeah, first class of the day. Let's go.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat
Yes,
here.
sir. A sister. What's going on?
Hello. I am Nettie.
That's a strong
So you are
strong
a new
accent.
student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
What's up, dog?
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now,
I
everyone,
will.
please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
If I could go to magic school, bro, I would have paid attention better.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review.
Yes,
Everyone
sir.
get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
When I was first doing this, I didn't understand exactly how it worked, but then I figured out you have to guide it. You have to guide it as you do it and press the buttons that correspond. And I was like, "Ew, easy." My eyes don't be reading the rules, like the directions sometimes. And sometimes I'll read it, but I won't even understand what I read. I just be reading words. It's a problem. I try.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
Yes, sir.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst
The best
us will
times in
agree.
school is when the teacher wants to go outside and do something.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Buildioso.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Yes, sir.
Very simply, cast Accio
Trying to remember
on
how
one
I
of the
did this
spheres
exactly.
and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall. Yes?
I remember this. I remember it was kind of hard to get the hang of it
That's it.
because, like, it's easy to let it go soon, but it's hard to let it go, like,
Very good.
too late. It's easy to let it go too late,
Excellent control.
like
there.
right there.
Happens to the best of us.
You know what I'm saying?
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. Well,
Big
there's
Gryffindor.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a
Come
challenge?
on, Onai.
Come on up.
Nah, then again, y'all remember this again. It's a voiceover. I remember what happens,
You'll be
bro,
the
but this
blues
shit was
just as
lit.
before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes,
This
sir.
shit was. This was the first go, so everything that happened just happened. I ain't do this shit over, man. I was just down to go with it. And look at that, bro. How you gonna hit the highest score on the first? Come on, Tragic. Ah! You see, you can see me in the video, bro. I was feeling everything about this one. That shit hurt. It gets to a point where I was trying to strategize to knock hers off. I'm like, man, right here, knock hers off. You gotta get the angle, you know. But I ain't using that power. God damn it.
Splendid!
30 ain't split it, but you know, I'm gonna stop being hard on myself.
There we go.
See, I'm over here angling. I'm trying to knock hers off because, man, she got all three of them in the 50s. Like, what kind of what is that?
Not exactly your typical lesson. Not that I mind.
Look at me, bro.
Quite impressive.
Like I told you, I'm not gonna quit, bro. Whatever happens, happens. And I won. Blah, blah, blah. But run it back, see? See me in
Let's
there?
make
Run it
this
back.
a bit more interesting, shall we?
And that's exactly what he let us do. And he even made it harder.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter.
Nah, Onai really the
Now
homie,
you
though.
will need
I
it.
really fuck with her.
This round settles it all.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Here we go.
That is how it's done.
That's not how it's done, man. Watch me hit big 50. I don't remember what I hit, but watch me hit this big 50. Yeah. And then I knock her into the 50 is what's so crazy.
Very good.
Be sharp.
What you got? What you got? That nigga ain't doing shit. That nigga ain't doing shit. My pop smoke voice. She like the way that I move. Hit that shit. Hit that shit. Timing is crucial.
You are doing quite well. Well done. Watch this. There we go.
Yes. This one's for all the marbles. This the one right here, y'all. This the one. Nigga, look at the clutch. Look at the clutch, nigga. Look at me turn it up in the video. Yeah, I'm him. Yes. Fire
Very good,
edge.
both of you. Well done.
She had me in the first one. I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? But we bounce back every time. Every time.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
I think you did too.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand. I'm holding my own.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school
My
in a
bad,
new
y'all.
country.
Sipping on the scissor.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
They gave her like a strong African accent. Look at me over there talking. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyways.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you.
I seen you over there. You see that white boy glitch? His whole neck glitched.
Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
A word,
You can
if you
use
would.
magia on humans,
If you would.
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothes.
What's up, dog?
You wanted to speak
Tell me
with
what's up.
Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted
Man,
a
that's a
student
bar.
as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the
What
match.
charm is there
Miss
in the
Onai
expected?
is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
I'll pull her out of it, bro. I'm a real
Professor
one.
Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Why you holding your hands like that, bro?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes, I am. What's up, Onai?
Gardens at Hogwarts are impressive. Do you think Garlic maintains them? With the help of house elves, obviously.
I've always said travel broadens the mind.
Werewolves, where were you? Or the Minister of Flat?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Bro, these ghosts are annoying. They're annoying.
Portraits in the castle don't always.
Ugh. Big jumps. Big jumps. I really like the way. I don't know, bro. Some games are more stiff than this game. This game's more fluid towards you could like really just run, jump kind of far, jump over shit. Ain't really too many boundaries. Ain't no loading stages, you feel me? I could jump off that rail, I believe, if I want to, and just land down there. like, I don't know. I just like the freedom. Nah, bro. We don't pet cats around here. One time. One time. Not again. I'm a dog person. They need to let me, man, they just need to let me have a Frenchie. If I could have a Frenchie in this game, nah, let me just enjoy this shit. It's like the most basic song with a violin ever. Not basic, not easy to do, but one of the most overused songs. What? What? Say something. Oh, look away, yeah. Keep it pushing. Stupid fire. Stupid.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from
You
death
walking
at
like
the
you
hands
on
of
your
darkness
last leg,
more
though.
times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Tell him.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Levioso.
Levioso.
We picking up feathers?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Yeah, like a fat person.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Okay. So,
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a
surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
is a weak.
I know the bars. I know the bars.
Now, the basic cast.
Ish.
Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for
Yeah.
proper Hogwarts.
Get on up here,
Now,
Slytherin.
I want a fair duel.
We'll show you what this griff do.
Basic cast and Protego. You may begin.
Show you what this big griff do. Hit him.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Uh-huh.
Complicates things.
This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a
Uh-huh.
learner.
Ah.
Levioso.
Yeah. Bish, bish, bish. Bish. Big Griff. Big Griff.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Not bad for a snake.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yeah.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh yeah, that's me showing off the drink, bro. They got these little drinks at 7-Eleven. And they're like 0 sugar, but they're fire. I think that's the fruit punch one. What's up with y'all?
If you know the... Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Man, shut your
I'd hate to
goofy
face
ass
Professor
up.
Hackett in a duel.
You ain't dueling, you ain't living.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Maybe not.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't.
Mm.
You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
You know we love those.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
If you want to get the most out of anything,
have to be clever enough not to get caught.
any schooling or system or something,
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure
you
chatting.
just gotta
with you.
break the rules
Sure, I'll see you
sometimes.
soon.
Gotta have a little fun.
Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower.
It was sheer skill.
If you're interested. Till next time.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.